Welcome back to another episode of TVGP's We Roguelike It. I'm your host, Boston, and joining me as always is Moonpeer.
Hello.
I'm in pinball form. Hello. It's Go Mecha Ball. Episode 2.
Yes.
Hooray. Um,
Yes.
I, due to a whole lot of things this week, I did not get as much time to play this as I really wanted to.
Okay. I had a couple of runs and one extremely long run.
Oh,
So,
okay.
if do you have any big reveals that you want to reveal?
No, the only thing I was focusing on this week really was unlocking whatever they're called, the little cards that you buy with the blue currency. Um,
Yeah, the upgrades, weapons, and abilities.
yeah. I was focusing on trying to unlock as many of those because we've played a lot of roguelikes, not only just on the show, but kind of in
In
general.
general. Hmm.
And the number of times we've unlocked, and thankfully Go Mecha Ball avoids this, number of times we've unlocked something and it's just like, oh ho, something new appears in the dungeon. And it's like, okay, great. What is that?
It's something terrible.
Right. It's like, what
Soy
is.
milk. Soy milk says hello.
Right. It's just like, okay, what is this? What am I even prepared for? I really like that Go Mecha Ball is like, you just bought a card that increases gun damage. You're done.
Yep.
That's what
Here
it
is the
does.
description. Here is what it does. Have
Yeah.
fun with that.
It gives you grenades. You know what those are. Go
Uh-huh.
crazy. Like, I really appreciate that. I do like every once in a while a roguelike that has kind of that air of mystery for unlocks of like you just unlock
Yeah.
6 things, go find them. But I do appreciate when a game is just
Sometimes
like,
you just want to be told.
yeah, well, like sometimes it's like with how many with how the game sort of switches between mechanics when you're shooting a gun or when you're in pinball mode. I do appreciate that it's like, hey, when you're in ball form and you ram someone, this does more damage now. If you ram into someone when you're ball and you kill them, it resets your ramming cooldown. Perfect. Thank you. Like, don't give me some kind of. I'm not in the mood for someone to be like, this is hydraulic engines or something. It's like, nah, just it resets your cooldown. You're good. Like, thank you.
Uh-huh.
Appreciate it. So,
Yes.
thank you, Go Mecha Ball.
Yes, thank you for the clarity in the upgrades, which is very important when you realize what I realized this week.
Okay.
How frequently do you use your guns, Boston?
I don't know. I try to do like half and half.
I would very much recommend, especially if you're using the very first character.
Mm-hmm.
I think I've unlocked the next character now. I think.
Okay.
I haven't been back to the main menu since, so I don't know.
Is that what the
Um,
$250?
yes,
Okay, that's what I was assuming.
that's the next set of characters, I believe.
Okay.
I would recommend just giving that first 3 worlds before you get to the boss a try. Stay in ball form. Just
Oh, for the whole
100%.
thing? Oh, okay.
Just roll around. You'll keep hold of the left trigger. When you see somebody doing an attack, hit the right trigger to do the dash thing.
Bump into
Get
him.
get abilities as soon as you can, like the EMP or the spin dash or whatever, because you
Mm.
can still use them while in ball form.
Oh, okay.
And if you land on someone's head, so if you drop down and land on somebody's head while you're in ball form, it's the same as a ball attack. So you can just bounce on their heads and keep denying them.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
So
I
you
don't think I tried that
and
yet.
every time you hit them with an ability or with the ball charge attack, it resets your combo meter, like the timer.
Oh, right. Okay.
So like I ended up with like 1,500 currency going into the shop for the very first time.
Wow.
I was like,
Okay.
what is going on?
What have I done differently?
why am I ripping through this? And then I
Right.
realized it's because I didn't use my guns that entire first round. I started
Interesting.
using them in World 4
Mm.
as like an emergency, like nothing to roll off here kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
And the second boss has a little secret to him that is useful to be in ball form for to try and fight that second boss.
I fought that second boss before, and I don't remember it. I
It's
remember
a
the first boss.
caterpillar metapod looking thing.
Yeah, that was a cool boss fight.
When he jumps directly on you, and there isn't a lot of wiggle room for getting out of it.
Mm-hmm.
But if you hit the yellow bumpers that are around the area while in ball form,
Oh,
they give you a speed boost to get out of the impact
smart.
zone.
Yeah, because that was initially pretty frustrating. Like, I wasn't frustrated that I felt like the game was being cheap or anything. It's one of those frustrating things of like, I know there's a way to avoid this attack. I just
Uh-huh.
not seeing it yet. All right, that's smart. That's really good.
Yeah, so that's how you avoid it is you hit ball form and hit those yellow bumpers, and especially because there are angles, you can hit it and go straight to the next one and then straight down away from the playfield. Like
Yeah,
it's a useful little thing.
smart. All
So
right.
yeah, my run basically consisted of just focusing on the ball form for like 3 worlds, not
Mm-hmm.
doing anything else, just getting abilities and focusing on the ball form, and I smashed the first boss, the second boss, the third boss. I think I did the fourth boss too. Um, when you get to World 3, they take off the safety rails, so you can fall off the edge of the map,
Oh
just so you
no.
know.
Okay.
Um, which is it's both good and bad because it's also easier to knock everybody else off.
Mm-hmm.
That thing. But I just went on a killer run, and I was just
Yeah.
like, "Yep, is it? I know what I'm doing now. Just sticking in ball form with this character and just bouncing off everybody's heads as frequently as I possibly can." And you have like the spin attack is an ability you can unlock.
Mm-hmm.
And when you do that, when you're in the air, you glide down slower. So you do more hits as you're gliding
Oh.
downwards too.
Okay.
So I'm literally starting to get into build crafting now, where it's like,
Right.
give me a good upgrade. No, give me that damage from the boost upgrade. Yes, please.
Right.
Give me,
Man.
like you said, give me the one that when you get kills in the collision form, it resets your cooldowns. I will take that
Yeah,
because
for
I will
sure.
stay in that collision form the entire time.
Man, this game is
And
cool.
I'll be honest, it plays a lot like Marble Madness when you're doing that, where you're just trying to roll around this arena and do as much chaos and anarchy as you can.
Yeah, and having the game go even faster at
Yep.
that point.
And then you can go in the pipes as well. Like it has
Right.
vacuum pipes that you can roll into to get from different levels. And it seems like the combo meter stays a lot longer while you're in the ball form anyway. So
Oh,
like
okay.
I was killing people and just rolling in money, and I was like, yeah, okay, I'll take that upgrade, I'll take that health at the store, and then I'll just hit this button 3 times.
Yeah, I got money for all of it. Let's do it.
Uh-huh. So I
Interesting.
would definitely
All
say
right.
next couple of runs, give the ball form a try.
Yeah,
Just
I'll have to do that this week because that it's also like it's also one of those things where it's like okay, more time in ball form. That's great because that's fun as hell. Like this game is a pleasant surprise, and
yeah.
I think when I sit down to play it, I'm just like, yeah, all right, yeah. This game is moving at a clip, and I'm having a blast just playing this weird Marble Madness third person shooter hybrid
I
thing.
honestly like the funny thing is it doesn't feel as fast as it does when you're stomping around and everything's going chaos like in Anarchy when you're using your guns.
Hmm.
When you're in ball form, it feels a lot less.
Yeah,
It feels more controllable. And
right,
I don't know if that's just because I'm playing pinball games at this current moment in time, and
right,
that's what makes this a little bit easier.
right.
But it just doesn't feel as chaotic when you're in ball form. You still get hit, but you're like, I just unlocked a new ability which gives me a shield every time I kill something in collision form. So
Oh, jeez. Okay, that's great.
yes, please.
Yeah,
Like, make
jeez.
me invincible for a while.
Right.
Fantastic. Let's go.
Can you refresh that every time you bonk into someone?
Yes, every time you get a kill, you get basically a damage invincibility shield for a while.
That's pretty good. No wonder why you made it to World 4. Jeez.
Uh-huh. It's like,
Yeah,
yes, give me the ball. I want the ball.
that's
And now I've
right.
unlocked the second character, so I want to see what their ability is and see if it coalesces nicely. Because I like the
Yeah.
fact that, like, the funny thing is like, I switched guns to two guns I really liked. The laser gun is hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
That's one I bought from the catcher machine.
Mm.
Um, that's a really good gun. That's what I used mostly on like the third or fourth boss. But like, I ended up with so much ammo. Like, I wasn't picking up the ammo pickups anymore because I wasn't firing my gun at all.
Yeah, you didn't need
And I
them
was
at
like,
all.
oh, this is how you balance it. The guns are like an oh crap moment.
Yeah.
Like, oh no, I don't know what to do. Let me just shoot a whole bunch, which is what I use for the bosses. I use the guns a lot for the bosses.
Yeah.
But for the regular schmoes, I'm just rolling into them, being like, pooh, you're dead. Pooh,
Bink,
you're
bink,
dead.
bink.
Pooh, you're dead.
Right.
Oh, that's the cat special ability. It does more damage in collision form based on your current combo. So if you can keep
Oh,
that combo at
wow.
8, and you're doing 300 damage when you land on someone from the sky. It's really cool.
That sounds really smartly designed. That all of that stuff kind of comes together nicely. Like it all clicks for
Hmm.
like a quote unquote build. But
Yeah.
yeah,
I'm curious, like with the other characters, is there one that's more gun based,
right, exactly.
and how is that going to feel like playing that side
Right.
of things?
Yeah, because I'm kind
But
of surprised when you go to pick a character. It looks like there's four characters there on the select screen. I'm kind of surprised there, and maybe this is on purpose, but I'm surprised there wasn't a here's a ball character like your starting cat character, and here's a gun based character. Maybe that was by design of like, no, go be the pinball for a while. Don't just turn this into
yeah.
like a twin stick shooter.
Hmm.
Yeah,
I really, 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 really liked the ball form. It was so
yeah,
fun. Because I would just be like, oh, look, there's a yellow platform. I'm just going to jump high in the sky and see where I land.
right.
And I broke myself of the habit as well of coming out of the ball form by letting go of the trigger and then pulling them both to do the ability.
Mm,
So because that was a habit I was forming. So I was like, no, I'm just going to keep hold of the left trigger. And then when I need to smash into somebody, I'm going to hit the right trigger and it
right.
activates the ability that way. And it's especially great when you can fall out of the sky, land in the middle of a bunch of enemies, EMP them all to stun them, and then literally just bounce from one to the other
Right,
while
you're
doing a
doing bing,
spin
bing, bing, bing,
attack.
bing.
And then you hit that power, the right trigger to do the final like boost hit,
Hmm.
and it's just like I just killed four people in like 2 seconds, and it was great. And I
Man,
got an achievement for using the EMP on four enemies at once.
nice. Oh man,
It's surprisingly fun in ball form, dude. Like just
yeah.
give the ball form a run for its money. Do nothing, just do that.
Just be the ball.
Be the ball.
Yeah, I
Yes,
think
there is no ball.
that'll be my goal this week is try to have a good like ball only run and then try to unlock that second character, which sounds like it'll be pretty easy if you can keep your combo up and just
Yep, because
uh,
every time you kill someone, you get times 8 coins. So
right,
you end up with so much money walking into that thing. It's
like
great.
250, no big deal, whatever.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, yeah. If you're listening to this and you haven't checked out Go Mecha Ball, this game's cool as hell, and it's currently
Yep.
at time of recording, it's on Game Pass, and it's real cool. I am.
Oh, are you kidding me? I think I only had one more boss.
Oh no.
Because I'm looking at the achievements now, which I usually don't do for roguelikes
Hmm.
because
That way
I'm
lies
sorry, I'm not
madness.
I'm not getting 1,000 gamer score in Gungeon. I'm not Boston.
Yeah.
Like I'm just not doing that. Like and frequently some of them are very difficult. But I'm looking here, it's like beat this boss, beat this boss, beat this boss, and it's got one more achievement for defeating a boss. And I was like, really? Is
Oh
that
man.
did I almost get to the final boss? Did I
Right.
almost beat a run this week?
Next run. You got a next run. All right. Any closing thoughts here for week 2 of Go Mecha Ball?
It's fun, arcadey, and it's quick. Give
Yeah.
it a shot, and keep an eye out for the little things. Boston, what was that game where you pulled the ripcord and you dropped the spinny things into the thing into the arena and they
Oh.
battled?
Yeah. I don't
You know what
remember.
I'm talking about.
Yeah. It
You
was
know what I'm
from the
talking
'80s
about.
of like rip. It wasn't like Ripcord or I don't remember. It was seemed deadly even when we were kids.
Yes, I'm just gonna Google spinning things fighting.
Yeah.
See what shows up. Nope, nothing is showing up. That's the thing I'm thinking of, which is great.
Don't
It's like
worry, we'll remember it about 10 minutes from now.
Byakugan is in my head for some reason, but I don't know why. I don't know
Yeah.
what that is. Um, but it's basically someone is gonna at me the second this comes out with, oh, it's this, you idiot.
Yep.
Um, but there's little things that look like those that are green and they heal enemies, so
Yes. And
keep an eye out for them.
thankfully the game does the really good thing that I like.
It's
That's
it's
a
Beyblade. It's Beyblade.
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 Thank you. That's a pretty common thing in a lot of roguelikes we see of like, oh, here's this champion unit that heals other units, but it's not always super obvious about what's happening or what they're doing. I love when games have that green healing line between the healer and the thing it's healing. Thank you, Go Mecha
Uh-huh.
Ball, for doing that. Like that's
Yes.
so invaluable. Of just like this This thing has
Kill the healer.
3 green lines coming off of it. You should probably kill that thing.
Yeah, kill the healer. It's always...
Yep.
If you're playing a MOBA, kill the healer. If you're playing a PvP game, kill the healer. Just kill the healer. That's even better.
Yeah. All right, well, that's week 2 of Go Mecha Ball here. Come along with us and play it. You should. Give it a shot. It's great. And we'll see you all next run. Bye.
Bye.